Take your phone.
Hello. Hey?
They will take your phone.
Someone might take it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just warning me that someone might take my phone if I'm not careful. City home to about 24 million people. So guys, we're just walking along this highway. A lot of homes that have been built up on top of each other, which is quite interesting. And we'll definitely have to try going on one of these. Many around the city. This is actually a really good conditioned one. 24 million people. It's about the same as my country. Hey. Later. See you later. Local area, so lots of local housing, definitely no skyscrapers, and you kind of literally just walk across the road and you're in a spot with buildings that are like all of these. Thank you. Good, thank you. A lot of the most famous basketball players in the world have just arrived, so I won't be surprised if we actually run into a couple. Mega World Uptown Mall. If you guys are in Manila, definitely come check it out. Lots and lots of traffic, guys. As we just got a ride here with our friend. He's going to take us up to our hotel. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. We'll try it. Got some sauce here. Hey everyone, today we're going to be checking out Manila here in the Philippines. I got here last night, so I haven't properly had a look around. So this is my first time pretty much in the daylight where I'm able to actually see stuff and properly kind of just take it in, check it out. So I thought I'd just walk around, maybe get some money out, catch a train to another part of the city, and yeah, I'm just kind of keen just to get some food, try find some markets, meet some people. What the? Check this out. I've no idea why, but there's probably hundreds of these trucks driving around everywhere. I saw them last night. It's not when I was actually driving here, but it's pretty cool. Pretty much straight away outside of where I'm staying, there's like loads of stools, shops, massage places, and all sorts. So it's pretty cool being able to see it. And I've come pretty much straight from, where was I? Jakarta. So I flew overnight and it was only about a 4-hour flight, but it's cool to be in Manila finally. A city home to about 24 million people. So it's definitely not a small place. The dog here probably doesn't need that on him. But yeah, lots of people around, and I think I'm staying in a pretty decent spot in terms of like food stalls and stuff like that being around. But yeah, just gonna go for a walk, see what we can see, and then later I'm planning on going to, I can't remember exactly what part it's called, but it's more of a modern part of the city, so I'll be exploring that, taking the metro there. So be sure to check that video out after this, and check these out. So I saw people lining up all along here last night for some fresh fruit. I saw people lining up last night waiting to jump on these bikes after work or something. So it seems like these are the ways to get around the city. Must be a cheap way, you just jump in and go for a ride, but maybe there's something we can do after. Lots of shops. I keep hitting my head on these umbrellas. So sure. And we'll definitely have to try going on one of these. There's just so many around the city. So definitely give it a go. Apologies if it's a little windy. It's always hard to hear if it's a little windy and stuff, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue exploring around and try to figure out where it's best to go. If you guys are from Philippines or Manila, let me know in the comments. There's lots of security as well, I've noticed. So it's pretty cool being able to kind of feel a bit safer and whatnot. But there's this massive underground place. So I'm pretty sure this takes us to the subway. confusing to walk around, but yeah, there's lots of people. It's pretty hectic. Just strolling around though is pretty interesting. And yeah, still seeing people. Lots of shops. Not too hungry to ride at the moment, but I could definitely be keen for some food in a bit. I'm going to be heading to a pretty nice part of the city. I think it's like kind of the center of the city, or the businessy CBD sort of part. And I'm just going to be exploring around, checking out some of the big skyscrapers and stuff. What's the car? Thank you. And I'm just going to be taking the train, which I think is upstairs, up here. Which it's so hot in here as well, but there's loads of food stalls and loads of people. Yeah, first time on the train, so check it out. And I'm heading to a bit more of a modern part of Manila, and I'm just going to be checking it out. And just as I'm walking around here, I can tell it's a pretty nice part, and there's a lot of security in terms of housing. As you can see up here, there is a lot of barbed wire up on the fence. Probably at the height that lots of people can't just jump over to most likely be protecting the properties. Lots of music pumping in their kitchen. And just, I don't know, I've just been staying about 1 or 2 train stops away. We are heading roughly in the right direction. But yeah, and there's also a lot of these bikes all around the place. It seems to be the way lots of the locals get around. But yeah, it is nice being in like another part of the city. I'm staying about 2 train stops away. So some nice greenery all up here on the side of the buildings, and even a palm tree growing right here. It's like quite an old building. Looks like quite an old building that's just been put up here as well. Check out these old buildings though. It's pretty roughed up. So I think it's this way. We can see the highway just going up there. We street still. Check out the power line situation around here. It kind of reminds me of my first time in Bali. Just power lines for Africa. There's probably thousands just up there. See this car go by. So many power lines. Now I'm kind of just seeing lots of food stalls, motorbikes all throughout the city, and lots of people and food. And one of these things that I keep seeing as well, which is kind of everywhere around the city. This is actually a really good conditioned one, but everywhere around the city, and I think it's like a good way to travel around quite fast and easily, or more cheaply rather, if you are on a budget. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll definitely give it a go. It's seems like a pretty interesting way to travel around. But there's some pretty cool buildings all around here. And yeah, I'm trying to find how I can actually get into the main city, but it's pretty cool. Hello. Oh, what do we have here?
How are you?
Good, how are you? Kamusta ka?
Mabuti.
Mabuti. Looks very nice. I'm gonna come walk back up this way. See you soon, thank you. Loads of cats as well. Little street markets on the side. And here we have a wee bike transporting some goods. But I can't get over these power lines. Apologies if my voice is a little off. I'm just extremely thirsty. Probably it's drinks all along here, but yeah, I'll find a drink soon. And just how all these pipes down here. Like, this is probably classic Manila. I was driving from the airport through some spots though, and it was definitely like, it was just food stalls everywhere early in the morning. Everyone was kind of just out on the streets. It was pretty cool to see. But yeah, it's really cool just being kind of in the real parts of Manila, seeing what it's actually like. And yeah, I am excited to see this new part though as well. Here we have one of these bikes, so you can kind of just sit in there. They're all numbered. Check out this little guy in here. Hey buddy. Hey. Hey. Hello. Hello. It's a little bug. See you later, little buddy. See you later. See you later. We've got some pugs at home, so it's kind of funny seeing one here. It must be extremely hot for them. But all these stores boarded up, gated. I think this is a very safe place though, in terms of where we are in the city. I think it is definitely quite a safe spot. Just being right beside this like CBD, super expensive hub. You can see more of these buses, or jeepneys. I think I've heard someone call them jeepneys or something. But yeah, some nice trees here as well. But we're trying to get over into this area. Hopefully find a nice hotel to stay at. And yeah, just have a look around. But it's been really cool just exploring down the street as well. Seeing how people are set up, how some locals live. But it's quite interesting. I've been walking through all up here, which is more of a kind of local area. So lots of local housing, definitely no skyscrapers, and you kind of literally just walk across the road and you're in a spot with buildings that are like all of these. So it feels like I've gone from like rural Manila into New York City or Sydney or something like that. Like, these buildings are pretty massive, and I'm pretty sure there's a variety of hotels, restaurants, and just like general shopping and malls and stuff. So I'm really keen just to have an explore, see what we can find, and yeah, probably first mission is going to be to try. So I'm not sure what this is. This looks to be some sort of mall or something. Maybe we'll go in for a quick look. It does look quite nice. Mitsuashkush. So we're going. Hello, how are you? How are you? Kamastika?
Okay lang, sir.
Thank
How are
you.
sir?
Good, thank you. So, first off, some air conditioning. So needed. But we'll go for a quick look around. This looks like a cool store. With a really nice mall instantly. There's like a Apple products, loads of speakers and other stuff. Got an Nespresso store as well. So I think you can actually get free Nespressos from. Yeah, loads of stuff in here. This is really nice. I just got a quick Macari sweat, and I was just looking around in there for a little bit. It is pretty nice. It's pretty crazy how they have like all this stuff just all hidden in there, and yeah, it's just so different compared to the rest of Manila or what I've seen so far. So yeah, this looks like a pretty nice restaurant. So carrying on, it's pretty windy, so apologies if you guys are struggling to hear me a little bit with the wind. However, I think I'm just about to arrive at a Pretty nice hotel, so I'll go and check that out. But the one thing I do notice is that there's a lot of security around. Alright, I've just been in the mall, had some food, and I'm feeling a little more energized and refreshed now. I did stop by a hotel, and something that I just realized is that the FIBA Basketball World Cup is actually currently being played, and a lot of the most famous basketball players in the world have just arrived, so I won't be surprised if we actually run into a couple. Maybe we'll be able to say hi to some of the players from the US or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking around, checking out the modern part of Manila, and again, like I mentioned, it's a pretty awesome place to be looking around. You can see from all these buildings. I actually keep walking down here. So I went to the Grand Hyatt Hotel just to have a look around, and that's where the players were all staying. So it is just across the road over here, and I won't be surprised if we do see them. But yeah, it's just so strange, like you come out of the local suburb part of Manila, and then you like walk straight into this metropolis with massive buildings and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty impressive. I do notice the security. I probably won't put my camera on him, but you can see up here, this guy has a massive shotgun, which is crazy. So I put my camera down. Just didn't want to intrude or walk past trying to cause a scene with him. But it's pretty crazy how the police here have assault rifles or shotguns. I guess you do feel pretty safe, but it's oh sorry. But it's yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna keep looking around. I think the main part of this section is just ahead of me. So we'll keep wandering up. It's just really windy in here, which is so random. So a lot of these buildings are mostly office buildings, I'd say. However, there is a lot of hotels as well where these basketball players are staying, for example, and we even have a JP Morgan and Chase up there. So banks that we'd see around the world, here in Manila as well. A lot of nice outside areas all around the place. We've got a Starbucks up there, water fountain. I don't know what that building is up there, but it looks pretty cool. And yeah, just lots of security, people walking around. This fountain looks pretty cool. Here we have the big sign, Mega World Uptown Mall. So if you guys are in Manila, definitely come check it out. It has all the smells, shops, all that sort of thing that you could hope to need. It's a pretty nice, well set up area. I think it was all built quite recently. You have all the brands you'd find back home or in the US, Sydney, Australia, etc. And I had no idea what that building is there, but it's cool how there's like trees just in the middle of the building. Across the road over here as well. You feel like you're in such a nice big city, which Manila is. It's just like it's just such like big contrast between the other side of Manila and what we're in now with these fountains, buildings, and everything. And we have Uptown, Parada, Randy Donuts, and a pretty nice walkway down here as well. I'm just keeping an eye out for, I've seen quite a few nice cars go past, like transporty cars, which I wouldn't be surprised if they are housing some of the players. All these fake flowers and stuff hanging down from the walkway. Here we have the Uptown Plaza. So this might be another hotel building or something. I did notice security at this one was very tight as well. Yeah, nice food stalls, happy hour, another Starbucks, and yeah, it's just cool walking around here. I think we actually walked up this way, I'm not too sure. This is JP Morgan Chase & Co. So this is like actually the company that has my Wise card. So this is the major bank there, like it's the parent company to the bank that I have. So you can tell it's such a big company if it's all based around the world, even here in the Philippines. And if we look inside, it looks pretty amazing in there. We've got again an officer with a rifle and a massive crossing here. So it's pretty cool. Just over there behind that green wall is another whole part of the city. And then right beside it we have JP Morgan. So it's pretty interesting. So here is the JP Morgan Chase. It's a pretty nice building. I thought that was actually wood, but it's like marble walls. Even in the nice part of the city, we still have these cool old school jeepneys. I forget what they're actually called, riding around, but it is cool to see them still in the nice part of the city, not just like restricted for a certain part. And the amount of McDonald's here is insane. Right guys, the day is finishing up. There's quite a lot of traffic now. It's rush hour, so I'm just gonna walk back to the spot. And yeah, it was really fun actually checking out the entire place back there. Just seeing what it has to offer and just looking around basically. Just really interesting. The contrast in the city, but I guess it is the CBD, so it makes sense. Rush hour, downtown Manila. It's pretty hectic. I'm just heading back to where I'm staying, and I've just come across.
That's your phone.
Hello, hey?
They will take your phone.
Someone might take it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you can see up here. It was just warning me that someone might take my phone if I'm not careful. So guys, we're just walking along this highway. It seems like everyone's walking along here, so I don't feel as bad doing it. But you can see all these local homes and traffic. It is rush hour, and that guy was just mentioning to me that I should be careful with my phone just because people might come up and grab it and run. But I do feel pretty safe. So yeah, it's alright. We're going to cross this bridge and then we're going to be able to check out the river here in Manila, which will be interesting to see. See if it's swimmable. I doubt it, but hopefully there's not a lot of trash. We can see some people down here all playing, and all the power lines as well. Definitely pretty big city. Old mate on his way home after a big day. But yeah, 24 million people. It's about the same as my country. It's almost 5 of my countries in one city. So it kind of shows just how big and populated this entire city is. So you can see just from the scale of it, it's that big. Right up here, got some boys down there. Lots and lots of traffic, guys. Here's the river. So it definitely looks quite murky. I probably wouldn't swim in it, but there's not a lot of plastic. I can't see, like, I know that compared to like Indonesia, the plastic would probably be a little worse. So it's always good to see, but I probably wouldn't be swimming in there, guys. Here we can see a lot of homes that have been built up on top of each other, which is quite interesting, just the amount of ways they've built them. Lots of people playing down on the street, lots of kids, all by the river. Look, even just like this building here, it's so slim, but I've still managed to put it up. So it's pretty crazy to see all this, guys. As we just got a ride here with our friend, he's going to take us up to our hotel. So jump in. Away we go. It's pretty warm, so I just thought I'd jump in this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty fun ride instead of walking. So we've got a nice place to put our feet. And the bike. Smoking here, guys, because there's not much ventilation. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. The seat is like a nice leather. Oh, he's going for the shortcut. We can even see out the back. Traffic police waving us down. I think we stopped at the wrong spot, but we've corrected it and we're on our way, so it shouldn't take too much longer. Definitely a nice walking though in this heat. You get a nice breeze coming in the cab, and it's so funny. I like this guy's motorbike. So it's a Kawasaki. Not sure what size the motor is or engine, but good driver. Thank you, bro. Alright, that was a pretty fun trip. Thank you, bro. So that's probably like 40 peso. Yeah, 40 pesos just to cut us up the road and make our trip a lot faster. So yeah, jump in them if you need to get around fast. It's definitely the way to go. But yeah, I'm actually back near my place and I didn't even realize there was all these buildings as well. And I've just come across this food market just close to where I'm actually staying. So I was thinking I'd come back here, but I might just walk around, see what we can find. And if you're watching, that means I've probably bought some food. So let's go in. Hello. There's lots of food options in here. Let's have a walk around and see what we can see. So we've got a chicken wings place, a burger truck, a wee cafe, potato corner, some pizzas. Ooh, they look pretty good, guys. Pig Manila. I pronounced Manila wrong. Pig Manila. Oh, Bundaberg would be so good right now. Oh, tacos. What do we got? Cheese quesadilla, chicken quesadilla, beef quesadilla. Oh, guys, this might be a go. Let's keep searching around though. We'll see what else we can see. And I think that might be our best bet though. What do we got here? We have some fresh juices, it looks like. So we've got watermelon, mixed fruit salad, coconut, lemon and cucumber. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to come back to those quesadillas and that fruit juice. That's like exactly what I feel like right now. Some more fruit juices. Ooh, some mac and cheese. Don't know if I feel like cheesy pasta. It's a bit heavy. Milk tea, takoyaki. I've noticed there's a lot of Japanese restaurants as well here in Manila. Oh, some barbecue. Check this out. It looks so good. Drinks. So guys, I think that quesadilla, I'm not actually like crazy hungry, but I still kind of feel like something. And I think while we're here, it means I can just like stay out and I have to go back out once I get to the hotel. Alright guys, I'm definitely gonna go for the chicken quesadilla. I think we've got more than enough cash now since I went to an ATM finally. So let's get a chicken quesadilla. How are you? Kamusta ka? Can I please get one chicken quesadilla? Chicken. Just the chicken quesadilla, please. How are you guys? Good? Okay, thank you. I'll film. Looks cool. So, cool setup. Do you guys work here every night? So this market's every day. The market's open every day. Ooh, that's good to know. So he's got the quesadilla in the pan. Just an electric stove. Some nice chili oil. Got onions, lots of butter. It's really nice. I'll leave him to it though. I'll leave you to it. Thank you, boss. Could I please get a watermelon?
Watermelon size, sir?
Hi?
Size?
Just a small, please. Oh, nice guys. So lots of ice, so it should be nice and refreshing. Which is 90. Cool. Thank you. There's some twisty straws. Let's go for a purple one. Thank you. Oh wow. It's worth it so much. I mean 90 for just the juice. It's actually, it's alright. But the quesadilla alone, it was only 109 pesos, so it's a pretty expensive watermelon juice, but it's so worth it. Thank you. Thank you. Watermelon juice and the quesadilla. Alright guys, I just got back to the place because as soon as I was going to eat the food, my phone died. But here we go, I saved it. All four still there. So let's give it a try. So, if I'm being honest, it's not the best thing I've ever seen, but we'll try it. Got some sauce here. It's right. Yeah, not the best, but we do have our watermelon juice, so it's all good. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. And yeah, be sure to check out another video if you enjoyed this one.